kita semua.
Jalan berliku tentu mencabar.
Bersama kita harungi
Orang muda people harap.
MC kita Saudara Sabu Timbalan Presiden PAS tadi, yang berhormat Datuk Seri Anwar yang ada dengan kita, tapi dia ada satu program yang lain. Datuk Seri Panglima Wilfred Bumbring, Presiden ABS, pemimpin-pemimpin PKR, DAP, PAS, khasnya tokoh-tokoh negeri, Pesutjaya PAS, Saudara Aminuddin, yang berhormat Jiwi, pengurusi DAP Sabah, dan tadi yang Saudara pengurusi PKR pun ada mengikuti Datuk Seri Anwar untuk program yang lain. Saudara-saudara dan saudari-saudari, selamat malam, salam ubah. 亲爱的沙巴的马来西亚同胞，大家晚间好。Tadi kita ada dengar saudara Sabu kata, itu betul. Sangat jelas bahawa komplot tujuan Barisan Nasional ialah cuba untuk memecah belah, memecahkan Pakatan Rakyat, supaya tiga parti kita, PKR, PAS, DAP akan bermusuh-musuhan dan pecah Pakatan Rakyat. Oleh kerana inilah kali pertama UMNO Barisan Nasional menghadapi satu cabaran yang sangat serius, sehingga Perdana Menteri tidak ada keyakinan boleh menang dalam PRU 13, dan kita tidak akan jatuh dalam perangkap mereka. We will not fall into the trap. We are going to be more united to enter the 13th general election as one unit, one force, one purpose to throw out UMNO and BN. Can or cannot? 沙布同志刚才告诉我们，很明显的，他们现在国政乌统的目标就是想尽办法来分而治之，来制造课题，使整个明年的三个政党能够破裂，能够分裂。行动党、回教党、公正党，我们能够互相残杀、破裂、分裂，他们就能够担保无忧，因为他们现在面对的历史开始。 在沙巴49年，在整个西马55年，第一次面对最大的挑战，来届大选，他们的生死战，纳吉的生死战，到底明年不能够取代国政？到底来届大选乌统跟国政不能够被打垮？能够吗？可不可以？ 希望如此了。今天的跟马吉丹的这个机会很成功，早上、下午、晚上显示出沙巴的人民也要一样的站起来，要在马来西亚改朝换代，对不对？ Hari ini kita program kebangkitan sangat berjaya, dan ini menunjukkan bahawa rakyat Sabah bersedia untuk bahawa perubahan. Bahawa angin perubahan bertiup dengan kuat, dan sebab itu Perdana Menteri sangat takut. Apa dia cakap hari ini? Hari ini dia cakap, inilah laporan esok kita boleh baca, PM on regime change. Today this is what Najib said. PM on regime change. If it's not broken, why fix it? If it's not broken, why fix it? 今天Najib 讲什么？形容政府 没坏，又何须修理？没有坏吗？为什么要修理？我们需要修理这个马来西亚的政府吗？需要不需要？为什么？因为政府坏了的啦，需要修理。但是纳吉说， 政府没有坏，你修理什么？我们要告诉他，你政府坏了，我们要修理的。What Najib said, apa dia kata ialah, it's not broken, why fix it? Is the government of Malaysia not broken? Is the government of Malaysia not broken? Is it broken? It is broken. So tonight, from KK, we want to answer Najib. The UMNO Barisan National Government is broken. Is broken. The people must fix it in the next elections. We can give a long list, satu senarai yang panjang. Bagaimana kerajaan UMNO BN sudah broken and need to be fixed up. Pertama, institution national. Law, rule of law. Adakah rule of law in Malaysia? Do we have confidence in the judiciary? Adakah? Adakah kita kepercayaan mengenai kebebasan kehakiman? Adakah? Tiada. Selepas 1988 apabila 3 hakim utama termasuk Lord President Tun Sri Abbas dan 2 hakim Supreme Court dipecat, mana ada crisis after crisis of judiciary, crisis after crisis of judiciary, one Lord President after another Lord President who were just puppets of syaitan yang dikenali. Syaitan yang dikenali. Dia kata sendiri, bukan saya kata lah. Syaitan yang dikenali lebih baik daripada malaikat yang tak kenal. Crisis of confidence judiciary. Has it been fixed? Not fixed. How can we fix it? The judiciary is broken. Correct? We must fix it. And the only way to fix it is to vote out UMNO, vote out BN for a Pakatan Rakyat to be formed in Putrajaya. We fix the judiciary to make it whole again, make it wholesome again, where people have confidence in the judiciary, where the judiciary is again regain its esteem, international standing as a judiciary of impartiality, of professionalism, of quality and independence. Not only judiciary, so many institutions, key institutions of government. The Elections Commission, adakah confidence in the Elections Commission? SPR, adakah? Tak ada. The government is broken. Ada confidence in the SPRM, Malaysian Anti-Corruption Agency? Ada confidence? Tiada. Kenapa? The government is broken. Needs to be fixed. Even the JPA, Public Service Commission, ada confidence? Tiada. Ada confidence in the police force? Adakah? Tak ada. We have no confidence in the key national institutions because the government is broken. We must fix it. It is our duty to fix the government, to make it whole and right again. 所以第一，整个政府重要的机构，司法、竞选委员会、反贪污、检察，整个政府部门完全已经失去了整个中立有效的这个性质，需要被弥补的，需要被修理的，而且这个也就是为什么我们要恢复大家能够对这个政府有信心。And that's important. That is number one. Let's talk about number one. Number two, we talk about baru-baru ini Timbalan Perdana Menteri, dia pun Menteri Pendidikan, apa dia kata? We have the best education system in the world. Lebih baik daripada US, Germany, UK. Betulkah? You believe it? Do we have the best education system in the world? They themselves don't believe it. They don't send their children to Malaysian schools. They send their children overseas. Why? 教育制度。副首相说我们马来西亚全世界最好的教育这制度，最好的学校，你们相信吗？你们相信吗？需要不需要修理？需要不需要修理？We need to fix it because this is very important. Education decides the future of Malaysia. Whether we are prosperous, whether we are competitive, whether we are modern, or whether we are backward. Dalam blueprint, the National Education Blueprint, apa mereka kata mengakui kalau banding dengan international comparison. In 1999, Malaysia took part in the Trends in Maths and Science survey. And Malaysia took part in first time Malaysia took part. That is the third test of all the schools all over the world. And Malaysia took part because why? Because I went to see Najib. He was then the education minister. I said we must enter in this type of international test to show how our educational standards compare with the rest of the world. At least he listened to my proposal, and in 1999 Malaysia took part in that TIMSS, Trends in Maths and Science survey. Malaysia was above average, above international average. The next test, 2007, Malaysia fell below international average. How can we have the best education system in the world? We are lost out to so many countries, and now we have the National Education Blueprint launched by Najib under the Muhyiddin's ministership. They talk about the best education system in the world. Najib talked about it in 1995 when he introduced the National Education Act. Now again, that means it is a great failure. The education system in the country is in a mess, and there is one important reason why we must fix it, because it is utterly broken. Correct? Agree or not? 教育制度就是第二个理由，为什么我们需要来修理这个已经破坏的这个政府。第三 ，the third, higher education. Apa taraf kita universiti kita dulu 60-an 50-an Universiti Malaya, kita baru ada satu Universiti Malaya taraf international standard. When I went to school during my batch, when I think about going to university, we don't think about overseas, we talk about Universiti Malaya the best. Selain daripada kita banyak kaya, keluarga kita kaya, kita the money to go all over the world, or we cannot get good results, cannot go into University of Malaya, we think about going overseas. Otherwise, MU among the best in the world. Today, not even in the 200 top university list. In fact, there's a Times Higher Education list, 400 best universities in the world. MU not inside. No single university inside. At least in 2005, Malaysia was number 87. That was the first time, 87. Singapore University was about 14. It was quite bad. Year after year, it fell. 87, 165, fell to 190, fell below 200, fell below 400, worse and worse. Why? Because we don't have a good government. The education system is broken. The higher education system is broken. They must be fixed. They need to be fixed. And that is why next election is important. So, 大学也是一个很好的例子。Fourth, there's a third one. Number 4, economic position of Malaysia. When we became independent, apabila kita merdeka 57, kita among after Japan the most developed country. Sekarang we behind Singapore, behind South Korea, behind Hong Kong, behind Taiwan, not careful, behind Vietnam, behind Indonesia, behind Thailand. not careful, we will be of the same standard as African countries. Going backwards, going backwards. So, of course, we are still among the best. Apa Najib kata? Najib kata, there's nothing wrong. What's that? He said, why fix it? Why fix the government if it's not broken? It's not broken. Far from it. Our country is the envy of many other countries. Banyak negara yang lain cemburu, jealous, because they think we are very great. Yes, there are countries which are envious of Malaysia, the failed states. Correct? Negara-negara yang gagal，那些失败的国家，当然你看到马来西亚，哇，不错啦，不错。但是那些成功的国家，新加坡会 envy， 南韩、日本、台湾，这个香港会对于妒忌马来西亚的发展吗？会不会？英国、美国、德国、欧洲国家会妒忌马来西亚的发展吗？不会的，只有非洲国家啦，那些破产的国家。I have here a list of failed states, and I'm sure these states envy Malaysia. What are these failed states? There is a failed state index. If you check the internet, countries macam apa? Somalia. Oh, Somalia. Say, yeah, Malaysia very good lah. We look like Malaysia. We are proud that Somalia is envious of us. Somalia, Congo, Sudan, Chad, Zimbabwe, Afghanistan, Haiti, Yemen, Central African Republic. Shame, malu lah. Bahawa kita anggap kita taraf yang tinggi oleh kerana kita menjadi subject of envy of this country. 所以这些是失败的国家，有什么可以感觉到骄傲？Number 5, apa erti failed state? Ada kriteria antara lain ialah problem of mass refugees. Rakyat mereka menjadi refugees. Malaysia rakyat kita tak jadi refugee lah, pelari. Tetapi ada 2 juta orang, 2 million Malaysians have emigrated from Malaysia since merdeka. This is why, because Malaysian government cannot meet their aspirations and their hopes that it will be fair, just and democratic. Malaysia 特别是在70年代过后，有200万我们最优秀的人才离开，搬迁到外国去。沙巴很多，要毕业很多。为什么？并不是他们要离开，为了他们的孩子、他们的教育的前途，有机会他们还想回来。所以这个就是一个失败的国家。来届大选。13届大选，假设我们不能够成功的有改朝换代啊，我相信你会更多的搬迁到外国去，对不对？对吗？所以这个是我们就失去了最优秀的人才。There is no doubt that in the next elections, if Pakatan Rakyat fails to bring about change and form the next government in Putrajaya, there will again be another exodus of the brightest and the best among Malaysians. Not confined to any one community, all communities, Chinese, Malays, Indians, KDMs and Dayaks. Because they find there's greater satisfaction, greener pastures overseas, because in this country there is no hope for change. So Pakatan Rakyat represents change. Pakatan Rakyat represents a better tomorrow. 这个就是为什么 the government is broken and it needs to be fixed. 马来西亚的治安3年半后，马来西亚有没有感觉到更加安全了？有没有？怎么出门，怎么到外面去，有没有感觉到更安全？ 内政部长说，马来西亚扑灭这个犯罪的比例很成功，马来西亚是东南亚最安全的国家，你们相信吗？你们相信吗？ Menteri Dalam Negeri kata, Hishamuddin kata, Malaysia antara negara yang terselamat, safest country in Southeast Asia. You believe? Safest country in Southeast Asia. Nobody believes because crime has become worse. Crime, in fact, has gone from bad to worse over the years. There's a failure to fight crime. There's no sense of safety among Malaysians, investors, tourists, travelers. And that is a sign of a failing state. Illegal immigrants, PTI, Sabah, the example of Sabah. Yalah, Malaysia is not a country that is successful. Why is it in Sabah, the richest state in Malaysia, after nearly 50 years? So poor. The people are so poor, the leaders are so rich. Why? Why are the people so poor, the leaders so rich? Corruption. Exactly, corruption. And is corruption being battled? Is Najib fighting corruption? Grand corruption. There is corruption of the mighty people, powerful people, chief ministers, political leaders fighting grand corruption. They talk about serious to fight grand corruption. GTP, Government Translation Program, NKRA, National Key Result Area. But what has that to show? As I've mentioned many a time, Transparency International, 1995, first time Corruption Perception Index, Malaysia number 23, placing 23rd. Mahathir very angry. Marah, mana boleh kedudukan kita begitu rendah. Itulah komplot konspirasi orang barat jahat yang mau fitnah Malaysia, dia kata. Very angry. But when he stepped down as Prime Minister in 2003, dia mengakui bahawa Transparency International Corruption Perception Index itu baik. Malaysia patutlah maklumat ialah dalam ranking yang tertinggi. Tetapi apabila beliau besar, ranking sudah jatuh daripada 23rd to 37. From 23rd, he has already fallen to 37th ranking. Pak La took over. Also, Pak La 也是要扑灭贪污，记得吗？Pak La 上台的时候叫什么？他讲什么？要做当今的包青天呢，对不对？当今的包青天呢，dia kata dia mau menjadi Justice Pau. Itulah seorang karakter dalam sejarah negeri China yang sangat masyhur, lawan salah guna kuasa, lawan perlewangan, lawan korupsi. Dia mau menjadi Justice Pau terkini. Tetapi corruption worsened when he stepped down in 2008. Malaysia fell to 47, ranking 47. Under Najib, fight corruption, ranking now number 60, 60 terendah, maka terendah sekalipun 4.3. Recently, the Chinese Communist Party had an 18th Congress. What did the Chinese President and the Secretary General of Chinese Communist Party (CCP) say? Corruption, biggest problem. If you don't resolve corruption, it will the end of the party, the end of the country. Serious. Talk in his policy speech. And the new leader of China, Xi Jinping, sama dalam ucapan beliau pertama dia kata corruption, big problem, kita mau selesai, kalau tidak ada krisis. Betul, negara China adalah masalah corruption yang serius. Tetapi sekurang-kurangnya pemimpin-pemimpin mereka serius. In 1995, China, out of 41 countries in the Transparency International ranking, 41 countries, number 40. Number 40, very low. Last year, 2011, it went up to 75 out of 186 countries. Every year, slowly going up, improving. Slowly, 0.1 point every year, 0.1. Malaysia every year fell very slowly, 0.1. China going up, improving very slowly, 0.1. Now Malaysia 4.3, China 3.6. At this rate of development, lagi 4 tahun, China will overtake Malaysia. China will be seen in the world lebih bersih, tidak korup apabila banding dengan Malaysia.